What's up, everyone? It's Monday, February the 6th. So, welcome back to Day Trade with Tony. We'll be talking about trading the stock market, or day trading the stock market specifically, trading stocks and equities. And we're having a good year so far. We had a really good month, my best ever trading month last month. But we're having some silly, stupid errors this month. So it seems like every week over the last couple of weeks, I've started the week off poorly, and today is no exception. I've had a bit of a really bad day. It was like the Midas touch in reverse. So $26,500 to the downside is a huge, huge position to be losing. So put this into perspective. I started today with almost $90,000 in my account, and traded it like it was still a big, huge account. So to lose 26,000, 26 and a half, it's actually 28,000. So to lose 26 and a half $1,000 on $90,000 account is terrible, terrible risk management. It's very poor equity. In fact, everything that I know how to trade, I just didn't execute it. So I timed my entries poorly. I held on to losers too long. I didn't pay heed to reversal and exit signatures or indicators. There was so much bad about my trading today. Many of the stocks that I looked for a move upwards moved up. They moved up very, very well. I just traded them very, very badly, and I'll show you a couple of these stocks. Uh, I look back at the movements on them, and I'm kind of thinking, how on earth was I head on this stock? It just makes no sense. There's no way on earth I should have lost money on this stock. So let's see. So, what did we trade today? Well, we traded six stocks in the main account, and four losers, three, four losers, and two were profitable. But four losers were all big losers. All $4,000 was the smallest loss. Biggest one was three times that. So significant losers, and I should have, after the first loser, I should have reduced my size, just gone back down my size. Instead, I actually increased the risk because I went on a larger stock with a bigger range, uh, bigger spreads, and maintained the same sizing. No, just poor trade management. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes we have days like that where you kind of have that brain fart and you don't do the basics well. And that was today for me. So I zoom out and I look at where I am on the month. I look at where I am on the year, and I'm not too worried. So let's see what we did. Okay, let's take a quick look at quick summary of what we did. The first thing we traded was Siku Holdings. So we got into Siku Holdings as it popped up here to $4. So it made this huge pop up, and I got in for the break of $4, and then it pulled all the way back down. So I get a quick exit. So that was my first trade, and it was a loss. It was $250. It wasn't a huge loss. It was $250. So then I traded Soundhound, and this one worked well for me. Got on this move here, managed to make a profit on that to start off with. To make a profit is fine, but that was to start off with. Then we got on a lot of AI stocks were moving today. So Soundhound, Big Bear AI, 3C AI. A lot of these artificial intelligence stocks were making good moves. So C3 AI was the next stock that we traded. And we got in this one here. We were able to make a little bit of a move there. and then pull back. It started to make its move up. It got this pop here, and we managed to make some money as well. So then it sold off. So that was C3AI. Then RVSN made a quick move up, quick pop up on the hour, and it popped up. Great, this bull flag, fantastic bull flag. So as this broke up, managed to get in here and ride that pretty much all the way up, and then it pulled back, took some profits, and it pulled back. I exited the position and kind of sold off. So that was a good, a nice move there. $800. Took 5,000 shares. We got it pretty much at the top. We got out 2,500, and then pulled back. We got the rest at thousands of, and we made $800 on that. So I'm thinking, okay, we're now green, we're now profitable, over $1,000 profitable. It will be a good day. But no, we went and gave it all back and some besides. So what did we trade after RVSN? Seco. So this is where it started to go really bad for. See, pretty much straight away as this a gap and go. Gap and crap is what it did. So at the open, it shot off to the upside. I took a position for the break of $4, and the break of the $0.25 I added to the position, and I didn't take any profits. Pulled all the way back down with a vengeance, and we ended up getting out for a loss as it broke the VWAP. So, not again going back to what I was saying about not heeding the warning signs, not cutting the losers quick enough. I should have taken some profits up here before adding to the position, taken at least half off and then add that back, as opposed to up and add and double my position up at the top. So that was the first mistake I did. As it started to pull back, I should have at least reduced my size, if not exit altogether, when it broke $4 to the downside. But I just held it, and it broke all the way back down. I was hoping for a bounce on the VWAP, $0.25 VWAP area. No, so it ended up getting out for a loss, and not a small loss either. So that was a big loss, because we'd gone in so big. Then Soundhound, which we'd already traded and were profitable with, got in here. This moved up, it pulled back. We got out for a loss as it broke the VWAP. We got in again as it started to make new highs. And as we took a little bit of profit, we added back at the top of this break of session highs, we added for a continuation. And whilst it did move back up and we managed to get a little bit on this, it then pulled back and we lost. So Soundhound, there's no way on earth I should have been losing on Soundhound. If I traded properly, if I'm paying attention to the indicators, if I've been watching the patterns, getting in at the right time, managing the risk correctly, exiting when I need to, and just better trade management, this move up here, come on, there's no way I shouldn't have been profitable. It looks so simple to have been profitable on that move, and somehow I lost. I mean, Soundhound, it was what, 150% up on the day or something like that. Just how do you lose on such a sweet move up? That's, you can see the clean moves, with the exception of this one. I got in here, yeah, but then you've got the pullbacks. You know, and I'm getting in, I'm mistiming it, getting in, getting stopped out. It's just very poor trade management. So I'm kind of annoyed with myself, particularly on this stock. So then what did we trade? We traded AI again. This is where it went incredibly badly for. So again, this we should have been able to make money, and we didn't. We lost substantial amount on it. So this moved up, and as it made new highs, we got in. Then it pulled back. We bought the dip, and as it started to make its move up, we added to the position, and we didn't take profits when we got into the green. Instead, we held on to it long, and it pulled all the way back to the VWAP. Of course, it did go on to make new highs, but we'd already been stopped out. So whilst I kind of commend myself for being true to my word with the stops and cutting my losses where swing lows and things like that, I was just managing the trades very, very poorly. So that was AI. And then we traded. On Friday on the small account, we had traded this Calera as it popped up very well on Friday. Traded this, and it pretty much made the account for us on Friday. Then this popped up into a halt, and then it gapped up. So it looked very, very bullish. It looked quick pull down to the VWAP before moving up, and then it came back down again. As it started to make new highs here, I got in here, added to the position for new highs, for the break of new highs here. As it pulled back and then started to move back up again, I expanded and went even bigger. And then it pulled back and I got out for another loss as it broke $11. So holding on to it too long. Again, another one where you've got clear double top formation, the M pattern, which is bearish, and I'm getting in at the top of the second shoulder. It's like, Tony, what are you doing? These are the fundamental basic principles of pattern trading, of momentum and breakout trading, and you're getting in a bearish pattern, at the top of a bearish pattern at that, and expecting a continuation. Come on. Basic stuff, like entry-level stuff, and I'm just not paying heed. So it was one of those days where I just didn't trade well at all. I kind of, that was me. I locked the montage. I moved over onto small account, lost on the small account, and okay, it's just not my day. I just couldn't get anything right. I just was trading like a dog. So with that in mind, that's what I did. I locked my montage, walked away, because I was trading like a dog. I took the dog for a walk. So went away, came back a little bit late. Actually, came back for Power Hour. It's I didn't come back a little bit late. Didn't really do much with the call until we came back for Power Hour. So I just left it alone. That kind of regathered myself, had something to eat, the kind of thing. Just came back. It's a new session, and then we traded Bed Bath and Beyond in the Power Hour. So Bed Bath and Beyond was making really good moves up, and we got in, started our journey with Bed Bath and Beyond. We managed to get in, and then we made some good profits to start off with, and then we got caught in this flush down here. So kind of a little bit annoyed that we let ourselves get caught because I didn't have a stop in place. So you live by the sword, you die by it, I guess. So we got caught in that. Then we looked as it made its move up. I looked there for another move back up because getting the double bottom here. I looked for another move back up. I was able to get another move back up, and I put stops in place when I got caught here. It moved up. I took some profits here, and it put stop in place, so I got stopped out. Pulled all the way back up as it started to make new highs again. I managed to get a little bit extra there, and we finished 1700 up. Then moved over to the small account, traded AMC, Bed Bath and Beyond. It had good volume, which you can see. We're talking million plus shares being traded a minute. It had good volume, it had good moves, and perhaps I was a little bit jaded from earlier, and I wasn't going in with big size. I was only going in with like 2,500. I went to 5,000 shares at the maximum. Probably could have got a lot more out of Bed Bath and Beyond if I'd been a bit more aggressive. And on this particular move here, we've got another double bottom. That would have been a really nice move to take. Obviously, I was trading a small account at that stage anyway. So, and Bed Bath and Beyond, see, it made a huge pop up, up to $7. So I missed that, and I should have been paying more attention. So a number of areas that I just didn't do very well at all today. I traded the losers badly because I held on to them too long. Went in big size at the wrong moment. Didn't take profits quick enough. Didn't pay no heed to the exit or reversal indicator. So the good news from my point of view is that I've reviewed the trades and I know what I did wrong. Kind of in hindsight, I'm looking at those trades and thinking, well, why did you do that? I have no answer to that question. I know how to trade. I know what I should be doing at certain moments, and I know what I shouldn't be doing at certain moments. I did the shouldn't, I didn't do the should. So sometimes you have those days where the brain haze takes over and you just have a bad day at the office, and that's what to do. So as I always say, when you have a bad day at the office, zoom out. Well, where does that put us? We're zooming out on 2023. I have to take a look at February first before I kind of sweeten the deal with. We're actually red on the month now. So February, we're red on the month. It means that we've got a little bit to recover from. We're about $10,000 in the hole, I think, on February. Let's have a quick look at the reports, detailed reports. We're actually we're not as bad as I thought we were. We're 3,500 in the hole on. So, given the fact that I've got a $6,000 goal daily, if I hit my goal tomorrow, clear this drawdown on February, that is. We don't clear the whole drawdown. We don't clear the daily drawdown, but it gets us back into. But if I look at February alone, it's a bit depressing. It's a losing month. Not had a losing month for over a year, so I've not had a losing month since 2021. May came close. I mean, technically it was a losing month, but it was a green month. So after commissions and charges and things, I actually lost money in May last year. But other than that, I've had consecutive green months. So let's just look at the year. Let me zoom out. So I'm in the red on the day. Clearly, it's the first day of the week, so I can't zoom out to the week. I'm in the red on February, but it's only the 6th, so we've still got time to recover on February. So let's have a look at where we are on the year. So we're only in the second month, but I can say, look, I'm having a profitable year. I'm having a good year. We're only halfway, well, not even halfway through February. We're a little over a week into the month. And I'm still 170,000 gross profit on the year. So zooming out, allows you to take perspective on a particular bad day, and it is a bad day, but it allows you to have perspective on the day. So I look at statistics. I'm still very high selection rate in terms of winning trades and versus my losing trades. And risk versus reward, 330,000 across the year. It's almost two. Well, it's pretty much a 2-to-1 where we're at in terms of the profit versus loss. But we're going to have things. We're going to have some big swings. So I had a $24,000 swing to the downside there a couple of weeks ago. I had a significant down there. This is a big swing down. It's the biggest swing down of the year so far. So I need to see what we can do to recover from it. We had $24,000 swing down there, 6.5, 8.5, but 27.5 is that includes the losses from the small account, by the way, because I'm pulling my overall trades for the year. They all count. So both the large and small account were losers today. So $27,500 across both accounts means that we've got a little bit to make up tomorrow. So let's regroup. Early to bed tonight, I think, and I'm not going to have a glass of wine. I'm going to come back at it nice and refreshed tomorrow. We'll start over again an hour before the market opens for pre-market. Join me. That's 8:30 market time. We'll be doing it from. I'll be potentially trading from 7:30 East Coast or New York, but I'll be streaming live from 8:30. So come join me then, and you can watch how I get on. Will I recover the drawdown in full? Unlikely, but will I at least get green on February tomorrow? Who knows? Maybe I'll have another brain fart and another bad day. Come and join me and let's find out. In the meantime, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe to the channel. If you don't know what time I'm going live tomorrow, hit the subscription and the notification bell, and YouTube will tell you. Oh my goodness, what's just happened with Bed Bath & Beyond? I just seen Bed Bath & Beyond trading after hours, and it went from $6 to $4 in like a couple of seconds. So, ouch. That's not normal. So I'll have a look at what the news is on that one, and be interesting to find out. Okay, join me tomorrow. We do it again. In the meantime, enjoy your evening. Take care.